Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me again this week. I am trying something new based on the suggestion of a few people that I include on my blog a video recording of my post for the week. Hopefully, it will help some of you who are commuting to work or trying to make dinner for your family to be able to listen to the post and not have to stop and read it. And I think it'd be great if you can read it on your way to work or on your way home from work. So this is my very first one, and hopefully I will get better at it. So please bear with me. And here goes. So this week's post is comparison is the thief of joy. Do you ever get caught up in the trap of comparing yourself to others? Comparing your body to others, comparing your job to others, comparing your story to others, comparing what you have to others, comparing your skills and talents to those of others, comparing your kids to others, comparing where you are in life to others, comparing your generosity to others, comparing your happiness to others, and on and on and on. Especially at this time of year, we can fall into the comparison trap. Whether it's who is getting what for Christmas or what other people's holiday plans look like, or maybe it's reflecting on the year as it's coming to an end and comparing the path that your life has taken, or whether it's looking to the upcoming year and comparing what might lie ahead for you. However you slice it, comparison is stealing your contentment, stealing your happiness, and stealing your joy. Drawing a comparison between ourself and our life to that of others is a reflection of our dissatisfaction with ourself. When comparing our life to someone else's, we are drawing a comparison to what our perception is of that other person and their life, and this may or may not reflect reality. You all remember the old saying, the grass is always greener? Well, that's true. I feel that comparison and comparing is also judging, making a determination of what appears to be better than the other. Comparing ourselves with someone else is an inaccurate and irrelevant measuring stick. Either way you cut it, comparison doesn't feel good. You either feel like you're on the short end, which makes you feel negative about your situation, or you feel like you're on the uptick. Whenever we have to play the comparison game in order to make ourselves feel good, in order to fill a hole within us by proving that we are somehow bigger and better, ends up not filling that hole. It's a never-ending dark hole of dissatisfaction. At its core, at its heart, righteousness comes from a feeling of lack. What I lack in myself, I seek to puff up through my righteousness. It's impossible for us to sustain happiness in our lives if we jump into the comparison game. We were all born unique, different from everybody else in our own splendidly authentic variation. The only masterful creation we have to work with is ourself. It's more productive and useful for us to focus on being the best version of ourselves that we can be. I invite you to get out of the comparison mode. Instead, work on being the best version of yourself that you can be. Instead, remember how grateful you are for where you are in the present moment. Instead, exercise self-love and self-compassion with who you are and where you are in life. Enjoy the journey with the knowledge that it is your journey and your story, not anyone else's. Now I'm curious, were you able to complete a random act of kindness this past week? I would love to hear about it. Let's each challenge ourselves to reach out again this week and brighten someone else's day with another act of kindness. I encourage us to finish out 2015 with as much brightness as we can. I, as always, am so very grateful to you for listening to my post or reading my post, and I love to get your comments and your thoughts on my posts. And you guys are always full of such great, not only encouraging words, but inspiration for me. So I welcome you leaving me a comment or sending me an email, and I hope you have a fabulous week, and I look forward to chatting with you again next Tuesday. Bye.